Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sylvia. So today we are doing a micro shading practice on fake skin. So the things you need: the micro shading pen, the machine, the ink ring, the pigments, and your cartridge. Okay, so you can see I'm putting ink in the ink ring for us to get started. So before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I bring you videos concerning microblading, micro shading, lash extension, and more, acrylic nails and more. So let's get started. So I'm inserting the cartridge into the um, shading machine, the shading pen. So this machine allows you adjust the length of the needle to however long or however short you want it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just adjusting the pen. Okay, so before we start, I just want to let you know that if you're working on this fake skin, you need to make sure that it's facing the opposite direction. Okay, that way you can work on the, because when you're working on your clients, you have to work in the opposite direction. Guys, I hope I'm not saying rubbish. So basically, you understand what I mean. You have to let the brows be in the opposite direction of you, if that makes sense. So before we start, please note I missed I thought I was recording this brow session, but unfortunately I wasn't. So I'm going to start all over again after I've done these brows. Okay, so you get it in a second rather. So as you can see, I did a full brow and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Okay, so just me reinserting or redoing the whole ink thing again. And make sure you clean the cover or the tip of your ink bottles, your pigment bottle, so it doesn't stain everywhere. So let's get started, guys. So the first thing we are doing is to, you see the way I'm stretching that skin, even though it's a fake skin, like I'm still stretching it, because it's very important that you stretch the skin so that the pigment can get into the skin. Okay, so the first thing we are doing is to outline the brows. So lucky for us, this skin is already outlined. It has lines of already drawn brows, so all you need to do is just follow the line. Okay, so outlining is quite tricky because if you have a shaky hand, you would be drawing outside the line or inside the line. So you want to stretch that skin so that you can see where you did your mapping and then draw that line. Okay, straight line. You take it little by little, you don't rush, little by little, and then you know, outline. Follow the line. Don't draw outside the line, don't draw inside the line, draw on the line. Okay, so that's what you should do. So you need to practice for you to gain confidence, because this machine, it vibrates a lot. So if you're not strong fisted, your hands will be shaking. Okay, so it vibrates a lot. So me still outlining, taking my time, drawing it line, a little line, a little line, a little line, and just keep going forward. So you start at the tail and then you get to the top of the brows. Okay, so this is me still. You can, because you're working on fake skin, you can move it any way you like, but still keep it in the opposite direction, guys. That way you're mimicking the what's it called, the client's feel, like you're mimicking it like you're working on a client. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a tip on how to shade your brows. So you start from the bottom of the brows to the top. You don't just shade anyhow. You start from the bottom line of the brows to the top line of the brows. Then once you're done shading that part, you move to the the closest space next to you, from bottom to top, from bottom to top, from bottom to top. Okay, so you don't skip any line and then leave spaces in the brows. Okay, so you'd see how I do it. Sorry that I'm recording from the opposite side. I was just trying to get the footage because I lost the other one, so I didn't place the camera very well. Okay, so we're going to see that. So I'm still shading top to bottom, top to bottom. So this video is fast, so it's when you're walking, you don't move that fast. You got to move section by section. So when you get to the front, you reduce the pressure that you have on your pen so that you leave light sketches, light shades, instead of this dark pigment that we have at the bottom part of the lash. So another trick you can use is by, if you're going to have like 6 passes on one brow, you can do 3 passes on the bottom side, that's the tail part of the brow, and then 1 pass at the front, then do 3 passes again, and then 1 pass at the front. I hope you understand that. So it's like you shade the bottom parts of the brows 1, 2, 3, and the 3rd time you shade everything, then you shade again 4, 5, 6, and the 6th time you shade everything. Okay, so that's how you can do that. So thank you so much. You see the way I'm holding the pen, you use your I don't know what that finger is called, you use it to move the pen. Okay, so because this is a fake skin, it's not receiving ink the way I want it to, but it's fine. So once I'm done, I will clean the ink from the skin, because you don't want it to stain the table and wherever you keep your fake skin. So you have to clean it. Likewise your client as well, you have to clean it. So I'll do a video showing you how I work on an actual client later on. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section concerning microblading lash extension. I'll definitely reply your comment. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Do have a lovely day, and bye. See you in my next video.
Sometimes someone goes and takes your heart, so